Well, today it is bright and early and we're heading to Macau. Are you excited? Have you got your passport?
Yes, check.
Yeah? Ready for it. So Macau is around like an hour or like 2 hours from Hong Kong, and it's its own country, and it is the only place in China where it is legal to have a casino. So it's basically like Vegas. There's loads of banging hotels, and it used to be a Portuguese colony, so that's also very interesting. It's got a European feel to it, and I'm going to be hitting you with random facts throughout the day about Macau, so stay tuned. Are you ready for the facts? Yeah?
Ready.
Ready to be educated?
Yes.
Joe's Tours is in full operation today. Just purchased our tickets. They were 65 Hong Kong dollars each. Right, we are actually in Macau now, in the centre. Took us a bit of a while. Probably in grand total from Hong Kong Island, like 4 hours to here. So it took us 2 hours to get actually into Macau from Hong Kong. And then for some reason there was just, yeah, not a lot of shuttle buses and stuff like that. So yeah, it took us like 2 hours to get from the bus terminal actually into the centre of Macau. So yeah, but we just got dropped at the Grand Lisboa, which is behind us. So we're gonna go now and try and find some, is it Casta Donatas or Pasta Donatas?
Pastel tomato.
Pastel Donatas. So Macau was the first and the last European colonial outpost here in Asia. Portugal ruled for over 400 years here in Macau, and they gave it back to China at the end of 1999. So that is why there is a heavy European influence here, and this is famous for the Portuguese egg tarts, which we're queuing up for now. There is a massive queue. All the way back there as well. Let's hope they're worth it. We're going to buy, what, about 20 of them?
Yeah, I got to take them back with me as well.
We've had no food yet today, so, and it is midday, so yeah, very hungry.
We're both a bit sensitive at this point, aren't we? We need some food now.
A bit hangry.
No photo inside.
We've secured the egg tarts, and it was 65 for 12. Yeah.
Some technical difficulties.
Get those. Can't wait to eat them. Right, I'm going for it. They're warm as well. Oh. Very good for that.
That's delicious.
Lovely.
Definitely worth the queue.
We've had a short walk to Senado Square, and you can see all the buildings around look very European, apart from the big Chinese New Year big in the middle of it. And Macau is actually the most densely populated area in the world. Did you know that?
No, I thought that would have been somewhere like India.
No, it is here, yeah, in Macau. There is just under 20,000 people per kilometre squared, and Macau as a country is 13 miles kind of big, so yeah, loads and loads of people, and I tell you what, it fills it. There's people everywhere.
That doesn't really fill me with too much confidence, to be honest.
About what?
Just like super big crowds aren't the favourite thing, are they?
Well, even walking here, there were just so many people, weren't there?
Yeah, but this is all. It doesn't really feel like it.
It's not too bad, but yeah, loads of Chinese New Year bits going on, as we're here the week before Chinese New Year. Picking up a bit of fruit from the little market that was just behind me. So we had breakfast of pasta donata. Is it pasta? Sorry, I keep on getting it wrong.
Pastel donata.
Pastel donata and 2 giant satsumas. Do you want to take back your earlier statement that it's not that busy?
They were famous last words.
Literally crazy. Do you reckon because of Chinese New Year maybe? Run down about? I don't know.
I don't know how long it's going to take us to get up this hill.
For about half hour. And here at the top of the hill, amongst the hundreds of people, you've got the ruins of Sao Paulo. which is a 17th century church. You can really tell that this is from Europe.
Look at the view.
Happy with the view here? Yeah? Macau is very similar, if not the same, as Hong Kong in the fact that it is part of China, but it's actually recognised as its own country, so it has its own legal system and policies, but that is due to expire and it runs out, I think, 2049 for Macau, and I think Hong Kong's similar, and that is when it will kind of fall back under China. So I don't know if you see recently there were loads of protests in Hong Kong, and that's what they were kind of protesting about, was kind of falling back under China's legal system and all bits like that. So yeah, 2049 could see big changes to Hong Kong and Macau. You can see there the ruins of Sao Paulo, I think it was. Yeah, or St. Paul in English. So that's where we just were. You can hear the crowds of people down there and views over Macau. And there's so many houses and loads of apartment blocks to look at. I don't know if you can see in the distance because it's pretty overcast and a bit foggy today, but that is Macau Tower there, and that has set a Guinness World Record for being the highest commercial bungee jump in the world, and it is 233 meters. Now I'm looking to do a bungee jump, but I might save it for somewhere like Australia or New Zealand instead. I mean, that says it's the highest commercial one. I'm not really too sure what that means, to be fair, because I feel like I've seen ones in New Zealand that are like in like a valley mountain that look so much higher than that building. It's got to be one of the very few places in the world maybe that you've got like Chinese writing next to Portuguese writing. Very strange seeing that. And I must admit, we are two of very, very little or very few Western / white people here.
I did see someone in the toilet today.
Did you?
That was the first one, yeah. Out of like thousands of Chinese.
And I think everyone definitely notices it as well, because I feel like everyone walks past you and just like stares at you, especially probably me being a little bit taller than most people here, to be honest. I think it's a bit of a novelty for them to see us, really.
Yeah, aliens.
Definitely outnumbered. See all of the tiles on the floor is very European style as well. We've now come down to the south side of Macau, and this is where all of the big hotels are, just like Vegas. You got, we're at Galaxy now, you've got like the Londoner, which hopefully I'll show you. You got the Venetian, yeah, basically just loads of hotels. I think I mentioned earlier that Macau is the only place in China that you're legally allowed to gamble in a casino, and the casinos here actually make 6 times as much money as the casinos in Vegas. How mental is that? And because they make so much money, Macau will actually give its residents money every year just for living in Macau. And I think it's around $1,000 US that they give them. And I think in 2019, the amount of revenue that was generated by the casinos here in Macau was just under $40 billion. That is crazy. It feels like home. If you don't know, then this is the Londoner. And David Beckham is, I don't know if he owns a bit of this or he's like an ambassador for it, but he's been to Macau plenty of times promoting this hotel. Got a tube carriage, and walking out of there you've got the Eiffel Tower. But you can't come to the Vegas of China without having a gamble, so we come to the roulette screens bit, not the proper table one, but we got big money on this one. 14, 17 and 0. What is it? Oh, 7. Oh, you thought about 7, didn't you? Classic. We're leaving with our heads being hung in shame. No wins today. Well, we were up-ish a couple of times, but you know it is when you go in a casino, they always win, so yeah.
Always.
Not too bad. We didn't lose massive money. I think what, like 40 quid, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, not too bad at the end of the day, but yeah, better luck next time. I've not had too much luck in casinos recently. In Singapore, we didn't win either. So
We even purchased some lucky key rings based on the Chinese New Year. I got a tiger, you got a rat. But my lucky number did come in, just not when I chose it. Which is actually probably unlucky.
Yeah, that's so helpful. We're both starving, so come to Tai Pa Food Street, and it's chaos. The theme of the whole day is so many people, it's absolute chaos. Queues and queues for everything. What is it?
This is a pork chop pineapple one. Not that it's going to taste like pineapple, I think it's the type of one.
These are famous here in Macau as well. And this was $55. Good? Nice and soft, the bread, I think. Starving. That is the end of the food street. There is another really famous Portuguese tart place there called Lord Stowe. But the queue was ridiculous, and we've already queued so much today for the other egg tarts, and
So we have literally bought 12 egg
yeah, we have got 12 of the other ones as well. So yeah, how many egg tarts do you really need? So that was our day in Macau, and I tell you what, the journey between Hong Kong and Macau is so easy. It's so quick, and it is really, really cheap. It costs 65 Hong Kong dollars, and it takes 1 hour. That is ridiculous. I definitely recommend, if you're in Hong Kong, then having a look at going to Macau. It's really, really cool to see China's version of Las Vegas, the European influence on that country, and of course, the egg tarts. They were unreal. So we're currently backpacking around Asia, so if you want to see where we've been in the past, then make sure you have a look at the videos that are on the channel. And if you want to see where we're going in the future, then make sure you hit that subscribe button.